Start with magic ring. Chain 3 and then 2 double crochet to make a cluster. Chain 1. Again another cluster, which is 3 double crochet in the magic circle. Chain 1 and another cluster and chain 1 and another cluster. So total of 4 clusters. Slip stitch at the top of first 2 chains. Chain 2 and 2 double crochet in the same space below chain 2. Make a cluster in the space between cluster. Chain 1 and again another cluster in the same space. Continue cluster chain 1 cluster in the next 2 cluster spaces. In the last cluster space where we begin this line, make a cluster. Chain 2 and 2 double crochet in the same space below 2 chains. Make 1 cluster in the cluster space. This is one of the corners, so basically we do cluster, chain 1, and cluster in the same space, same as we did in the previous round. Continue cluster in the middle space end. Cluster chain 1 cluster in the corners. In the last cluster space where we begin this line, make a cluster chain 1 and slip stitch. Continue like last round till you achieve the number of rounds. 1. Start with chain 2 and to double crochet 2, cluster in the middle spaces 3, cluster, chain 1, cluster in the corner spaces 4, and with cluster at the same space as the start of the line 5, chain 1 and slip stitch.